Hello, and welcome to our full ship tour of Holland America Line's Nieuw Statendam. At the forward end of Deck 2, you have the beautiful and rather contemporary World Stage Theatre, with comfortable seating, a wraparound stage layout, and an incredible LED video wall. The West End style shows put on here are not to be missed. This venue spans Decks 2 and 3 and seats just over 700 passengers. If you enjoy arts and crafts while on a holiday, you'll find the Microsoft Studio located forward on the starboard side of Deck 2. Just next door, you have the Rolling Stones Rock Room. This unique music venue is one of the most popular bars and lounges on board, where you can rock to songs from the rock era and favourites from the Rolling Stones magazine top song list. Directly opposite, you'll find the bar and lounge Billboard Onboard. 2 pianos, 60 years of chart toppers and hundreds of songs. This is the bar and lounge for you to sing along and test your music trivia skills as the sounds from the piano fill the room each and every evening. In the middle of Billboard Onboard and the Rock Room, you'll also find Notes, where you can grab a glass of wine and listen to the music going on between these two venues. The next stop is the Lincoln Stage and BB King's Blues Club. When this venue is Lincoln Stage, you can expect incredible talents from the performing arts and music virtuosos, in partnership with Lincoln Stage, which is a world-leading centre for the performing arts. Come night, the venue transforms into BB King's Blues Club, where you can sing and dance late into the night and savour the rich southern heritage of the songs that are performed here. This is a favourite music venue aboard Holland America ships, so be sure not to miss it. On the starboard side of Deck 2, you'll find a fine selection of boutique shops selling designer fashion and fine jewellery. You can also pick up souvenirs and duty-free alcohol and tobacco here as well. As we move in the direction of aft, you'll come across the Atrium, located midship. By no means the most overwhelming of atriums we've seen on a cruise ship, but it matches much of the other venues on board. It's classy, and it matches the homely and inviting experience you'll feel whilst on board Nieuw Statendam. If you love steak and seafood, the Pinnacle Grill on board is the dining venue for you. Renken is one of the best steakhouses at sea. You can easily believe it when you sit down for dinner in this place. Luxurious surroundings, beautifully laid tables, personal and exemplary service, and some of the best food you'll ever likely to try. Another dining venue to be found in the Atrium on Deck 2 is Rudi's Salle de Mer. This is an intimate brasserie featuring classic French dishes which have been reimagined with contemporary flair. Menu selections include Dover sole, oysters on the half shell, and fruits de mer. You can conclude your dinner with a classic dessert such as creme brulee, or why not sample some fine French cheeses. Opposite Rudi's, you'll discover Ocean Bar, a comfortable and relaxing bar and lounge area, which is significantly quiet during the day to sit back and read a book. And just around the corner, you have the Blend, a small and intimate bar area with seating and tables giving you sensational views as Nieuw Statendam steams ahead. We now arrive at Club Orange, the main dining venue for those who have purchased the Club Orange programme. As part of this package, you'll get complimentary cabin and stateroom upgrades. You'll be able to skip the line when it comes to boarding, tenders and disembarkation. You'll have a dedicated concierge hotline and you'll dine in this fine eatery with an expanded main dining menu each and every evening. All the way aft and spanning Decks 2 and 3, you have the beautiful contemporary main dining venue on board, simply called the Dining Room. This venue is included as part of your cruise fare and serves breakfast, lunch and dinner. As main dining rooms go on a cruise ship, it is very different, bright, vibrant and very modern, but it works, and it goes with much of the decor and character of the rest of Nieuw Statendam. We're now on Deck 3, and you'll be glad to learn that this ship has a full wraparound promenade deck for you to relax and enjoy. Moving out of the upper level of the dining room, you'll find the photo shop. We're back in the Atrium, but on the third deck, and you'll find the incredible Grand Dutch Café, one of the most sought after eateries on board. This is the place to grab a specialty Dutch coffee, one of their 16 Dutch beers, or sample some of the tasty light bites and snacks available here, which are complimentary free of charge whenever you purchase a drink. Located opposite on this deck in the Atrium, you'll find guest services. Located next to guest services, you can find the loyalty and future cruise sales. Moving forward on Deck 3, you'll come across more shops for you to splash the cash. This is the casino, pretty large for the size of the ship, and featuring the most modern of gaming machines and gaming tables. This is a venue which is definitely worth a visit before you're ready to call it a night. Fancy winning a cruise? This is our new subscription-based cruise magazine written by cruise lovers for cruise lovers. Sail Away is jam-packed full of cruise reviews and advice from influencers, travel agents and cruise line officials. You'll also find a whole load of puzzles and quizzes with prizes up for grabs each month. For every magazine sold, we donate £1 to the marine conservation charity Orca, who carry out vital work conserving and protecting whale and dolphin populations around the world. All you have to do is subscribe to either our print or digital magazine and you'll be entered into our prize draw. The prize is a 4-night mini-cruise to Hamburg aboard Cunard's Queen Mary 2, departing Southampton on the 12th of May 2024. The prize draw closes on the 29th of December 2023. Those who cancel their subscription before the closing date of the competition will not be liable to claim the prize. If you wish to subscribe, click the link in the description. Best of luck. Decks 4 through to 8 are all passenger staterooms. However, nestled between them on Deck 7 midship you can find the Neptune Lounge. This is a private lounge exclusively available for guests staying in Neptune and Pinnacle suites. You can expect light snacks throughout the day, concierge service, and sometimes they host exclusive events such as cocktail parties, high tea and wine tastings. We are now going to continue our tour on Deck 9 in the fitness centre. The fitness centre has a variety of the most modern exercise equipment, including treadmills, striders, rowing machines and weights. The fitness centre is an activity that is included as part of your cruise fare. This is the Greenhouse Spa, featuring a state-of-the-art beauty and hair salon, a selection of treatment rooms for you to enjoy a massage and facials, and of course the remarkable hydrotherapy pool. Access to the hydrotherapy pool comes when you buy a spa package, which varies by cruise. In addition to the hydrotherapy pool, you'll have access to the tropical rain showers, thermal suite with saunas and steam room, and orthopaedic beds with a view. We're now at the Lido Pool, a stylish pool area with main pool and 3 decent sized hot tubs for you to enjoy. And with the retractable roof overhead, this is an area you can relish in all weathers, no matter the destination. The pool is lined with comfortable sun loungers, settees and tables, and even beds. You'll even come across the odd ping pong table or two. If you're feeling peckish, you don't even have to walk too far when you're in the Lido. You have Dive In, which is the poolside grill serving fast food items including burgers, hot dogs and fries on the side. Opposite you have Gelato, for you to grab some delicious authentic Italian ice cream at an additional cost. On the port side of the Lido Pool area you have the Lido Bar, for you to grab those much needed pina coladas and strawberry daiquiris when you're basking in the sun. Taking up almost a third of the deck space on Deck 9 is the Lido Market, which is the included buffet style restaurant aboard Nieuw Statendam. As buffets go on a cruise ship, we were very impressed with the Lido Market aboard this ship, excelling on not just variety, but flavours and presentation. This dining venue is open for breakfast, lunch, afternoon tea, dinner and late night snacks. The idea of going hungry on this ship is impossible. Within the Lido Market you'll find Canaletto, which is another specialty dining venue on board, serving beautifully prepared Italian dishes each evening. We're now all the way aft on Deck 9, and this is where you'll come across the Seaview Bar and Pool. If you love to worship the sun, take a dip every so often and work your way through a bar menu of cocktails, there honestly is no better place. At the aft end of Deck 10 is Tamarind and Nami Sushi, both of which carry a small additional charge. Tamarind offers an incredible fusion of flavours, drawing inspirations from Southeast Asia, Chinese and Japanese cuisines. Adjacently, Nami Sushi complements Tamarind's expansive menu with its specific focus on sushi. This combination of intricate flavours from Tamarind and the delicate art of sushi from Nami makes this dining duo an unmissable culinary journey on Nieuw Statendam. Also on Deck 10, you'll find Club Holland America, the included children's club on board, suitable for those between 3 to 17 years of age. On Deck 10 above the Lido Pool area, you'll find the Panorama Bar on the starboard side. And on the port side, you'll come across New York Deli and Pizza. This casual eatery is included as part of your cruise fare and serves delicious freshly prepared pizzas throughout the day and early evening. On Deck 11 aboard Nieuw Statendam, you have a relaxing and quiet sun deck area at the aft to sit back and watch those wake views. If you're feeling a bit more active, you have the jogging track which wraps around Nieuw Statendam's sliding retractable roof for the Lido Pool, or you have the sports court to use at your leisure. Located all the way forward on Deck 12, you have one of the most popular lounges on board, the Crow's Nest. Unlike other Crow's Nest bars we've been to on other ships, this one is combined with Exploration Central and Café. where you can enjoy learning all about the places you are visiting on your cruise through books, interactive screens and shore excursion experts at the shore excursion desk, which is located on the starboard side of the crow's nest. While you're educating yourself on destinations you're visiting, you can enjoy your favourite cocktail or specialty coffee from the Explorations Café on the port side. After the crow's nest, you have the retreat, an exclusive adults only area which comes at an additional charge. You can either pay for the day, or Holland America do offer packages for the entire cruise, but don't expect them to be cheap. As our tour of Nieuw Statendam comes to a close, it's evident that this ship is a masterpiece of design, luxury and unparalleled experiences. Every corner tells a story of Holland America's rich heritage, melded seamlessly with modern amenities and world-class service. From its exquisite dining venues to the cosy staterooms, from the rhythmic beats of its entertainment venues to the tranquil serenity of its spa, Nieuw Statendam promises a cruise holiday of pure indulgence. Whether you're a seasoned cruiser or a first-time voyager, this ship beckons with the promise of unforgettable moments. As one of the very best cruise ships we have ever sailed on, it will come as no surprise that we have decided to exchange our vows aboard her in September 2024. To summarise, Nieuw Statendam in a word: sensational.